Dear HSC learners, welcome to online English class. In today's session, I will read from the textbook, that is English first paper. This is Unit 2, Lesson 1, and Unit 2 is about traffic education, and under this unit you will have 4 lessons, and number 1 lesson is how your brain negotiates traffic. So Unit 4 is about traffic education, that is traffic education means learning rules and regulations for handling traffic on roads and highways in different situations or circumstances, expected or unexpected. This is the knowledge that help people, that help drivers to safely ply on the roads. How your brain negotiates traffic, that is how your brain functions while plying on the road or while driving a car or while you are driving a car or a vehicle. So, how your brain functions while driving vehicles, and how our brain functions while we are on roads and highways. Let me first tell you about the text, and then we will go for learning question. When you are in the driving seat of a car, that is when you are driving a car, the horn and the steering is under your control, is in your hands, and the brake and the accelerator is under your feet. That is, you have control over the brake, horn, accelerator, and steering. Steering is a device which is used to direct a vehicle. It may be to cause to move a vehicle directly, straightly, or to cause to move it left or right or any side. The same is the case with a motorcycle rider, but with some small changes. But we see a vehicle, a private car with accelerator, having brake, having horn, and having engines, and so many things that make up, that form a motorcycle or a private car. All these things are visible. All these things are seen. But behind all these things, there is one thing that people cannot see. This remains unseen, and this is called CPU. CPU is Central Processing Unit. That is our brain. Basically, the term CPU, Central Processing Unit, has been derived from computer. The brain of computer is called CPU, that is Central Processing Unit. This is the main thing of a computer, CPU. Similar is the case with human body. Human body is made up of a lot of organs: ear, nose, mouth, hands, and many other things that is a matter of medical science. But there is one thing in human body, that is head, and inside the skull of the head there is brain, and you can call this brain CPU, and even you can compare this brain with that of the CPU of a computer. So when a person is driving a car or a motorcycle or a vehicle, all these things, the brake, the horns, the steering, the wheels, etc., are visible. But the brain, which is continuously working, cannot be seen, is not visible. So, this brain has been maybe compared to that of CPU of a computer, which processes. Similar is the case with human brain. It can process a lot of things together. But there is difference between the CPU of a computer, the CPU of a machine, and the brain, that is the CPU of human body. Let me explain. CPU of machines are programmed to do specific jobs and things under fixed conditions. But this is human brain, which is also called CPU, has been made to perform even in an ever-changing situation or circumstances. Human brain or CPU is not put under any fixed conditions or circumstances to perform or to do jobs. So this is the basic difference between human brain and the CPU of machine. So while driving or while a person is in the driving seat of a car, he must be always he must remain conscious of any unexpected things or events that may happen any time. So all these things come from his brain, that is to be calm and quiet in any situation and to see very closely the other pedestrians and vehicles that are plying on the road. All these things come from human brain. And there is another difference between human brain and the brain of a machine, that is conscience. With the human being, we have our brain, and our brain signals can send us signals, can be is a great source of understanding, is a great source, our brain, that can differentiate between good and bad, between evil and good things, bad things. So the conscience that completely differentiates human brain with that of the CPU of a machine. So when a person is driving a car or riding on a bicycle, he must keep in mind that at the end of the day, he is completely he must think about all the activities that he has done all through the all day long, because he is a person, he is a man, he is a human who has conscience. But a machine, though it has a CPU, never can possess, or it has no conscience. So this is the text. This is a text about traffic education that teaches us why we should learn the rules and regulations of traffic management, of traffic system, how should people behave on roads and highways, and what are the basic differences between the brain of human being, that is the CPU of humans, and that of the CPU of machine. And let's now go to MCQ question. Today I will discuss multiple choice question, that is to choose the correct answer from the alternatives given in the question paper. You see, I have written 5 multiple choice questions. This question is set at number 1 question in the question paper. You see, first you see the questions given for you. Okay, choose the correct answer from the alternatives. The first is number A. You see, what is steering used for? What is steering? You know, the round shaped device that controls a vehicle's direction course is called steering. So, what should be the correct answer? What is steering used for? Speeding, that is to increase speed. Stopping, that is to stop a vehicle. Changing speed, that is to increase or decrease the speed of a vehicle. Directing, that is to cause to move forward or left or right. All these things. So a steering is used for directing. So directing number 4, directing the correct answer. Let us now go number B. The function of the accelerator is, what is the function of the accelerator of a vehicle, of a car, etc.? The function of the accelerator is charging, that is to charge the vehicle. No, it's not appropriate. Increasing speed, is the accelerator used for increasing speed? Number 3, turning, that is to cause to move left or right or to cause to move forward. Showing speed, number 4, showing speed. No. So the correct answer is an accelerator. The accelerator is used, the function of the accelerator is increasing speed. Increasing speed. Number 2 is the correct answer. Then number C. Which organ is the word visible associated with? Visible, that can be seen. Hands, number 1. Number 2, nose. Number 3, ear. And number 4, eyes. Visible, that can be seen. So the correct answer must be number 4, eyes. Let's now go to question number D. The word sophisticated in the passage means. The word sophisticated in the passage means what? Hard, old, new, refined. The word sophisticated in the passage means refined. That is, human brain is sophisticated, is refined. It can do anything in an changing situation. Let's now go to number E. Michael Schumacher is a Indian racing driver, footballer, cricketer, German racing driver. As we know, Michael Schumacher is a German racing driver. So, dear learners, thank you all for attending this online class, for being with me. Hope I'll be again with you within short time with another class. Thank you all.